a future career looking for me is gonna see this video and they're gonna be like, let's not hire that kid, he's a fucking snitch. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because I have new videos out every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. I've been really sucking at my schedule lately and I'm very sorry about that. I'm trying to improve, but I'm just super busy with school and shit. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been seeing in my recommended a lot lately, and it's workers talking about their ex-job and like the secrets about it, mainly being fast food because fast food restaurants are shady as fuck. So today I'm going to be telling you about my personal experience because if you aren't already aware, I've said it in several videos and live streams before. I used to work at McDonald's from like July to around December of last year. It wasn't a very long of a time, but in that time period, I worked every single position in that entire restaurant that you can work. And I've done a lot and I've seen a lot, like I know a lot. My point is I know my shit. And I thought I would tell you guys some of the secrets or some scary facts about McDonald's. Big disclaimer. This is not going to be true for all McDonald's. I've seen several videos where people talk about McDonald's, like the one they worked at, and they talk about shady things, like they say that whenever they say the ice cream machine is broken, that means that it's too late in the day and they already like cleaned the ice cream machine so they just don't want to make it again. That wasn't true for my McDonald's. We never had that problem. So there are several problems that I'm probably going to say today. It may only relate to some McDonald's. All the McDonald's are not the same, and that is what I'm trying to say. Also, another big disclaimer, my McDonald's is different from any other McDonald's, at least that I can see. Like, our McDonald's is considered a fancy McDonald's. Like, I'm going to show you some pictures here, because you probably don't know what I'm saying. I'm not going to say the name of the McDonald's I worked at because nowadays in America you can get sued for breathing the same air as someone. So I'm going to like keep the name out, but here, those were the pictures. That's what the McDonald's looks like. It's really fancy, and I'm not even kidding you. During summer, there was all kinds of tourists always coming down into McDonald's and they're taking pictures and shit because it was like a tourist attraction. Like, it was the fanciest McDonald's that I've seen in all of Pennsylvania. Not that I've been that far in Pennsylvania, like only here, Pittsburgh, and Hershey. First of all, let's talk about the one that everyone wants to know, and this goes for all McDonald's, like not just mine. Like, this is one that I can guarantee you this works for all McDonald's the same way. All of the food there is not made fresh pretty much, like most of it is already frozen. So like for the hamburgers and stuff, they all come in like patties and shit, like perfectly fucking cylinder patties, like everything is perfectly frozen, and basically they call it a grill. And then it like closes down, and like it takes like 30 seconds. No, it takes like 2 minutes, and then like the hamburgers are done, and then there you go, you have 8 hamburgers in 2 minutes. And the only problem with that is like whenever you try to clean it, like I was the only person that I saw at my work trying to get it like actually clean. You're supposed to just remove all the grease, like remove as much as possible, but some people felt like they were being so rushed that they weren't even cleaning the grease off. Like, I've seen plenty of people do that. They don't even clean it off for like 4 rounds, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's like a lot of fucking grease. The only food there I would say that isn't smothered in grease all the time is probably grilled chicken, because grilled chicken's made differently. Like, there's like a whole other thing you put on top of the grill, and then you put the grilled chicken on top of that. So I'd say it's like much cleaner than any of the other meats available there. If they ask you if you want grilled chicken or crispy chicken, always get grilled chicken. As for fryers, everything that is crispy, like by crispy I mean like if it has breading on it, it is fried, and we don't change our fryers too often because like I don't recall it ever being changed at all. We have a shit ton of meat already made, and especially like there's this one type of meat that you use on hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Big Macs, and it's called like the 10 meat or whatever. I don't even remember what it was called, but we called it 10 to 1, so if you ever run out of that meat, you go, empty 10 to 1. Oh my god, this brings back so many bad memories. Anytime you run out of any meat, you have to call. So if you ran out of quarter pounder meat, you'd have to scream empty quarter, or if it was like grilled chicken, you'd have to scream empty grilled. But yeah, if we have food still in the cabinet, like whenever you cook the food, you put it in this cabinet. So like whenever somebody orders that food that includes that meat, you pull it out of the cabinet and add it to the sandwich. some of the stuff is in there for a very long time. So first of all, fish fillets, unless it is Lent like it is right now, unless there's a deal going on where it's 2 for $5, like 2 fish fillets for $5, unless there's any of those two reasons, like if there's any deal going on or if it's Lent, those are the only two reasons that our fish would be good. But if it's not those two reasons, some of the fish will be in there for hours. This one time I worked a full-time in grill, like from like, I don't know, like 10 in the morning to like 6:45 p.m. I can't even remember, it's been so long. But I was there like pretty much all day, and we served the fish from 11, and then we served the fish at like 4. All of the food in the cabinet is supposed to be replaced every 15 minutes, but whenever the timers go off saying it's 15 minutes, time to empty all that shit, we don't actually empty our shit. We just reset the timers, so we know we need to use this one before the other one. But most of the time, the food is never like taken out for the timers. Like I can't tell you one time we actually emptied out our food from the timers, and you're technically supposed to. Like that's the policy. You're supposed to be taking the food out and throwing it away every 15 minutes, and we've never done that ever. Another thing is real fruit smoothies. No, they're not. They call them real fruit smoothies only because they're fruit based, but basically every kind of drink there is processed in like a big ass bag, and then you put this bag in the machine that the drink is made in, and it basically just makes it. So like smoothies, your strawberry banana smoothie is a big fucking bag of pink liquid mixed with yogurt and ice. That's it. There's not one goddamn strawberry or banana in there. Milkshakes, same thing. You get a big ass bag of like milk, you put it in the machine, next thing you know it's a milkshake. Which I don't think that's really gross or anything, but I know a lot of people seem to think that they're like getting real fruit. You're not getting real fruit at all. You're getting a fucking liquid. For example, if somebody's at the cash register and they go, I want a Big Mac. The second you hit the second the cashier hits the word Big Mac on their little fucking cash register, we start making Big Macs back in the grill because we're thinking you want a Big Mac. So if you end up changing your mind at the end of the order, you're like, I don't want a Big Mac is probably already made for you, and it's just sitting there waiting, and then next thing you know, you don't want it anymore. So that Big Mac is going to the next person that asked for a Big Mac. Now this goes for the ice cream machine is broken. This is a very infamous phrase, and this has only happened to me once while I worked there the entire time, that the ice cream machine didn't work, and the ice cream machine legitimately didn't work. It was because it was one of those days where like I think there was like a free coupon on the McDonald'S app. You get a free ice cream cone, so there was tons of people coming in. Eventually the ice cream machine was just so overwhelmed it wasn't fucking working anymore. Like whenever you push the handle down, usually ice cream comes out, but it just started like splooging everywhere. So yeah, that actually happened, and we just had to give it like a 15-minute break. We couldn't serve ice cream for 15 minutes, and then it was good. The ice cream machine never broke, and I do feel like the places that say the ice cream machine is broken is only because they've already cleaned out the ice cream machine earlier, but my McDonald's doesn't clean the ice cream machine until it's closed. A lot of people were asking me if the chicken nuggets are made out of pink slime. All of the food is like pretty much just frozen, and all you do is heat it up. Like the chicken nuggets, they look exactly the same as the ones you eat, except they're covered in like frozen stuff because they're frozen. Like they're just covered in ice. And all you do is you put them in the fryer, and then like 3 minutes later you have 40 nuggets. So honestly, I have no idea if it's real meat. We're supposed to say it's real meat because that's what everyone says it is. The managers say it's real meat, and I've been like looking it up, and I'm pretty sure like it is real meat mixed with like some fillers, so it's like not completely meat, but there's like some other stuff in there to make more of the supply. I guess that's okay, so you don't kill all the cows. There's like plenty of cows at my school if you guys ever need any. Spitting in your food. Okay, I'm being 100% honest when I say this. I did not see one person at my McDonald's spit in anyone's food. I don't know how the other McDonald's worked because, like I said, mine was fancy. But we always had, like, 3 or 4 managers, and, like, they would see anything. So if they even saw you spit in someone's food, there's no way they would not see you do that. I've never saw, no one ever admitted to spitting food to spitting in anyone's food. Like, no one really has time to do that anyways, especially at McDonald's, like places like that where it's super busy all the time. And also, like, we don't really have a reason to spit in your food. The only person that is able to see your car is the person taking your order at the drive-thru, and the person at the drive-thru doesn't make food, and they barely talk to you at all, if they even do talk to you if you're making food. So, like, you're not gonna know whose car is whose, so there's like no point in spitting in your food. Now, I will admit this one, and I'm pretty sure everyone already knows this: no one washes their hands ever. Like, the only time I see people washing their hands, and this is at my McDonald's, I don't know about the other McDonald's, but people only wash their hands when they're going into grill to make food. But sometimes whenever they go in the grill, they don't wash their hands. Their mentality is they're gonna put on gloves anyways, so they don't see a point in washing their hands if they're just gonna wear gloves anyways. So a lot of people just put their gloves on without washing their hands. If you're at the cash register, you don't wash your hands. No one does that. If you're at the drive-thru, you never wash your hands. And if you're at the drive-thru, you put like the lids on people's drinks. So I mean, that's like a little bit gross, but like, I don't really care. I'm not a germaphobe. As long as I don't know you spit in my food, I could give two shits. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe because I have new videos out every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. And don't forget to hit up your local McDonald's because we make very good food.